our continuing in-depth discussion regarding the continuum of care, the housing needs in our community are so varied, Colleen, including the impact that the age of our housing stock, landlords, absentee landlords, all of those things are impacting, including right now, high rent. Speak to some of these issues and how your group is approaching some resolution.
So there's a lot of dynamics that add and that come into play with housing and homelessness. So we want to make sure, obviously, that people have safe and affordable housing for them. Part of some of the dynamic in our community is our older housing stock. It's difficult to maintain those properties. It's difficult to keep them up to code. Difficult for them to pass a HUD inspection. So new development is is needed in our community. And we're looking to work with developers and local organizations to help move some of those projects forward for new development. Housing prices across the country and in Mahoning County have increased. Rent has increased. For people maybe that their income really hasn't increased and rent has gone up a lot. So a property maybe that people were able to afford in the past are not able to afford it now.
We used to use the rule of 30%. Is that still applicable today?
It is. So that's what we determine, that's what is affordable for somebody. So you're looking at somebody's income and then 30% is affordable to that person. So that goes across all income types, in our country.
The city of Youngstown has never really, by numbers, had a high representation of multiple dwellings or apartment living. It's always been free family-style homes. And if you aged out and your children and grandchildren no longer wanted the property, then it was either left to fall apart or you looked to rent it. Is that still what you're seeing now in the continuum of care?
I'm not a housing developer, but yes, that is what we're seeing. And, it's important for communities to have different types of housing to meet different types of needs. So we've really historically promoted single family housing, and there's goods and bads to that. But what's happening is like what you're describing, maybe people aren't able to maintain those. And it would be better for someone to have maybe a place where they could go to that they would be easier for them to maintain, like duplexes and fourplexes, as opposed to the single family home and the expenses that go along with that.
Well, I understand in our conversation there is a plan to address several different aspects of the homeless needs in our community. And on that note, we are going to continue our conversation in our next segment. I'm Dee Crawford, Community Affairs Director, WKBN.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.